Hey, great Wednesday morning. It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. It is a beautiful morning. Uh, it's not hot. It's not cold. The sun is out. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. One of the things that I think I greatly appreciate about days like this is I get to the office and I don't literally have to turn on my air conditioning till probably after the morning show. Este, because it's kind of cool inside the office. It keeps the cool because of the way that it was built. I'm more than sure. Es hecha de bloque and bloque and bloque is kind of good with conserving the freshness inside. Uh, I think so. Lo fresco de la noche se conserva dentro del bloque dentro del bloque, and that's a good thing. Let me say, guys, that I am planning on doing a. I shouldn't even say it. I'm planning to do a Spanish YouTube show. I'm going to see if I could do a Spanish YouTube show on some days. I got to figure out what day. Probably like a Saturday. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to talk to my assistant right now. I'm also going to try and communicate with some people in Matamoros and see if I could do a weekly Spanish show. And I know I've tried this before, and it just gets very, very much on the tedious side. So I don't know as to how that's going to work out, but we'll see. I think that there's a lot of individuals in Matamoros who have a lot of questions in regards to the happenings and, not a complete understanding of what goes on here in the city of Brownsville. So it's going to be an informative show and also a way to share with the individuals that are solely Spanish speaking uh, what resources are available here. Hey, Mo.
Good morning. How you doing?
Doing good, my man. How you doing?
Doing fantastic. Glad to be on your show today.
I love your hair.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You know I've had a crush on you for some time now, right? I love you, man. I've loved you since the day I saw you riding that damn bike. I thought, man, this is pretty awesome.
Man, well, I mean, yeah, you were the only one not trying to run me over.
Oh yeah, that's always a plus. But yeah, I've made mention before, and just in case a lot of folk out there don't know, Mo is one of the probably the first Trump supporters, openly Trump supporters, here in Brownsville that I ever encountered. And one of the things I've always said, Trump is Trump, and he is special in his own way. And again, I am not like, oh, I love Trump or I love, and I definitely don't love Biden, but I understood a lot of what Trump had to offer and what a lot of Trump had to say. But Mo was the first Trump supporter that I actually saw here in the city of Brownsville, so I thought that was kind of cool. Hey, Sam.
Hey, how's it going, man?
You know Mo?
Yeah, you were telling me about him, and you were talking about how he was the first Trump supporter.
I think so.
All I know is that I remember reading his books back in 2010.
I'm just surprised that you could actually read.
That's a big step.
It's a great first step. But no, man, it's kind of trippy. I followed Trump throughout his his coming up in New York, and like him or hate him, I kind of loved The Apprentice. When The Apprentice came out, it's just like that sealed it for me. It was
Yeah.
such an amazing show. And that, yeah, sealed it for me. I liked Trump then. I didn't like Trump when he started to venture off into all the other business things, and you know more about this than anyone, Sam, because you've read the books apparently. Este, but I didn't like that university crap and all the other stuff. I just thought it was just going a little bit too far. But with that said, I think in a sense it was a smart move to make, because when you're up here at your pinnacle, when you're at the top of your game, you try to expand, and you try to rake it in from everywhere. Again, I think that's smart. I honestly think it was a smart move on his side. Got a lot of lawsuits,
Yeah,
but it
he
was
was
smart.
just trying to diversify his portfolio,
Yeah,
pretty much.
yeah, and I could see that, and I thought that was kind of cool. Now, in regards to a lot of the buildings that failed, like the Taj Mahal up there at Atlantic City, it's what a shame that they actually had to file bankruptcy and all this other stuff. It's a shame, but these are business moves, and I think a lot of individuals don't understand. Well, let me say that they don't understand, and then a lot of times the media, they'll throw something like out of completely whack, and a lot of people don't get it, because when they'll go out there and say like, "Oh, he filed for bankruptcy 10 times," and if some people, that are, not as read up, they go like, "What?" And we're like, "Yeah, that's what everybody does." Everyone that is in major business up there, they file for every single perk out there that they can. It's what you do. It's what we do. We do it at a lower level. We're not going to go out there for file for bankruptcy because we don't have anything to file bankruptcy for. You know, you can barely pay for what we have. Don't have a reason to file for bankruptcy. That's what multi-million millionaires and billionaires do. They
Yeah,
play the game, and it's just the way the game is set up. One thing that I've always said is, don't hate the player.
and that's why Elon Musk like he took the tax break because if it's there, take it.
Exactamente. And again, I'm not blaming Musk for doing that. Hey, they're billionaires for a reason, bro. They didn't
Yeah.
become billionaires out of being charitable. They became billionaires because they, went for the jugular, and they took every little tax break that they could. And of course,
Yeah.
Elon Musk. And again, nothing against Elon Musk. Take your damn tax break. I mean, I would have rather that we had elected officials who actually, negotiated a little bit better, Sam.
Yeah.
But we don't. We don't have elected officials that
Because
negotiate better.
imagine we would have had at least half of that tax
No,
here.
exactamente.
It's a
A
good chunk
negoti-
of change.
and this is, yeah, that would be huge. That is something that I think, I mean, that you read in Trump's books. You've got to negotiate, and always get a fair or upper hand in any negotiation that you made. And I think this is where our elected officials have failed us. And the reason that they failed us is because they seem to think that Elon Musk loves us. He does not. He's a
It,
businessman.
it's like when you go to like, I'm not gonna say any names, but like let's say you go to like a third world country city, little city, and then they think like, oh my god, Almo Castro loves us, and you're like, I'm just here because it's cheaper. It's I got a good price on the flight.
Yeah, it's actually true. I mean, I'm going to Veracruz this weekend. I mean, got a flight for $120 or something. Got a hotel for $30. Going to Veracruz. Going to get away for 3-4 days because I like to do that. But it's not because I like the people in Veracruz, because it was cheap. And I like them cheap. I still like Mo though. I still have a crush on.
Eh, I
Who
I
could?
will say this: uh, Trump's book, The Art of the Deal. I read it, and his book actually helped me to where I am right now.
Yeah, Mo's out there sitting on the Riverwalk, and on top of now becoming a major corporation there in the San Antonio area, something that we missed out on because of the greed here. That's very, very unfortunate. Because what happens, Sam and Roman, is that people don't want to do business here in Brownsville because they'll constantly get screwed over. They will have
Mhm.
to move to San Antonio, McAllen, and other places in order to start off a business. Fortunately, we are ripe for the pickings. Hey, Roman.
Hey. Sorry.
Good morning.
Good morning. So you're not the Mo that's running for Congress over in 15, right? Mauro? Mo?
No.
Because that guy has some crazy ads. Have you seen his ads? They're great. They're just great.
I saw a chick on top of an oil well naked.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I sent you that one. Was it me? No, it was somebody else who sent it to.
Roman is sending porn.
No, I'm not. It was. It's actually a political ad, Sam. You need to see it. You look it up. It's like Sarah for RRC or something, Railroad Commissioner on Twitter. You can see a video. It's great. It's like a TikTok. It's just. It might be the greatest ad ever.
Roman is doing a most ad.
No,
Morning.
no. I do adult.
Adult theme.
I do look extra sharp this morning, and let me say why. I'm wearing my Sean John shirt, and this
Ooh.
Sean John shirts. Sean John shirts are amazing. They're that type of material that really like hug you and they make you feel powerful. And you
Mhm.
know the clothes make the man. Look at Mo, man. He's dressed sharp. He's always dressed sharp. And besides being so handsome and totally not fat, I'm talking about me, not Mo. Although
Because
Mo,
he's literally not fat, like unlike you.
no. Well, Mo actually actually Mo gained some weight, right, Mo?
I
A
can't
little
tell.
bit,
I can't even
yeah,
tell.
lost
You
it.
know.
I lost it.
A little bit chunkier here on the cheekies, but
Hey, that's a good
It's
one,
the
bro.
angle. It's the angle of the freaking phone. I mean, we can't all have plastic surgery like you over here.
I'm
Can't-
no shame in my game. But I still have a crush on Mo, even with the chunkies.
Does Brandon know?
Brandon knows. I think Brandon and I are
Okay.
in a good open relationship.
Okay, that's good. I'll let
Love
him
you,
know.
Brandon.
I'll let him know just in case he doesn't know.
Yeah, he doesn't know yet, but he and I are.
He doesn't know yet. He could be watching
Is that the
right
same
now.
Brandon from Let's Go Brandon? Or no?
Yeah, no, no. Well, it's let's vote Brandon. Let's vote Brandon Barrera, who's running for for JP over in Clayburg.
He's running
Damn,
for
like,
justice.
that's horrible timing on the name.
No, it looks great. He has a great sign. It literally says "Let's vote Brandon!" exclamation mark. It's chef's kiss.
Brandon
Like, really
is
great.
amazing. He's running for justice of peace there at the Claiborne County, and I'm hoping that it takes a little bit of time and go up there and just cheer him on. I love Brandon. He's a great guy. Good guy.
Mhm.
Let's go. Turn on YouTube. Yes, please go to YouTube, guys. Let me see. Good morning. So is the old train tracks on Morrison going to be a bike path, a tollway, or a tollway is depicted in the plans where the hotel is? Notice new signs of road work, and today saw them working. Um, I honestly do not know. The Sam, do you know you were the one that got the plans for that place?
The ones on the map, it shows a toll road. I don't know if it actually connects to a bike trail or anything like that, but on the map itself, it says toll road.
It makes no sense as a toll road.
Like we shouldn't have any toll roads. That's not. I don't think that any new toll roads are allowed to be built
Yeah,
under
but
an order
on the
from
map
the
itself,
Governor Abbott.
It literally says, like straight up says toll road.
It does.
Yeah.
It makes absolutely.
I'll try to see if I can look it up and I'll send you the
Well, you know
picture.
what we need to be doing is we need to be asking Eddie Trevino and the people that are in charge of this Cameron County Regional Mobility Authority why they're building a toll road and why they're charging our poor people. They're supposed to be Democrats. They're supposed to be care about the poor people, the working class, and they don't give a shit. Apparently, they just want to charge individual people because they take advantage of us because we're, I guess, in totality unpowerful, non-powerful, and unintelligent and incapable of demanding change.
We're the blue ticket people.
Oh, that blue ticket people. So screw us. Yes, we can't all have orange jumpsuits and orange like Vito, right?
Only Vito.
Only Vito.
No, but let me say, Roman, do you know who's in charge of that mobility, Cameron County mobility?
Isn't it the old Cameron County judge?
Yeah,
Sepulveda. Isn't he? Oh wow, lovely. The one I could only be there for 2 years for whatever reason.
Talk about orange jumpsuits.
Mm.
I mean, you're.
I don't know about that.
You don't know about that?
Wasn't he indicted, but it was let go. He was found not guilty, wasn't he?
No, I think they dropped the charges. They didn't have enough, but
he was just indicted. Maybe it was just a political ploy that he was indictment. I mean, it's not like the first rule of Cameron County politics. You got to indict your opponent or something.
But he was arrested.
Yeah, that's what usually happens after you get indicted. You got arrested too.
Yeah, but not always.
Man,
This is Cameron County, Roman.
Oh,
yeah, but I didn't get indicted. got arrested because I was
Yeah, but usually when you get indicted, you have to get arrested. I mean, look what happened with
well,
Minerva.
I've never been indicted and arrested.
I know you haven't been indicted. You were just arrested. It's different.
It is different.
Is that my internet?
No, I think it's his.
Oh no!
Who's?
I mean,
I have good
you-
internet. Oh my
no,
god!
no.
I shut it down a bit.
You,
What the
it's
hell?
you, dude. It's you, not us.
I
Right
am.
here, what-
lagging. That is trippy. I'm watching it on YouTube.
Trey's outside your building, like trying to cut the
blocking it. He wouldn't be able to reach that height. He's probably like jumping like crazy.
El mendigo Trey está allá, like, knocking down the antenna.
He couldn't even do that.
Good morning. Good morning. Mr. Levo, thank you for saying hi to Roman. Why? What is he?
He wasn't. I wasn't on when he said hi. I'm
Good
assuming.
morning. Any update on the lady, that kid who got in an accident on South? No. It's kind of a trippy thing, guys. Please be careful out there on the road. We have had 2 traffic accidents this morning. We had a lady and a child got run over there by Southmost Elementary, and we had another individual get run over. I can't remember where.
Okay, but why is this happening? Are they like not using the crosswalk, or are they jaywalking? Like what's going on that people are just getting? Because I know like sometimes when you're driving after school, they're in Porter between international, but between Southmost and the little road.
all the way to the crosswalk on Southmost, all the way to International and Southmost.
They just like cross like crazy, like
to where Beagles was at,
mhm.
and you go
Southmost
to the back of the school.
Southmost Elementary is really, really not a good place to cross the street, because if you're living, where the church is at, Sam.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Sam knows. Oh, well, you know this, Roman. You live there.
Well, yeah.
If you live on that side, they're really.
No, yo no sé nada. I've only lived here for like 15 years. I know nothing. I only run for office to represent the area. I know nothing. No sé nada.
This is despite the fact that I stalk Roman. Like,
Yeah, well, oh yeah, it's true. You do. Well, you're not as bad as Nurith, though. You're not. You'll never be as bad as Nurith. Nurith is in love with me.
you cross over.
It's really sad.
There is no crossover from the church's side to the Southmost Elementary side. There really isn't. So people have to be careful. And a lot of folk, because of that little curvita there, that curve, they're going super fast. It's kind of hard to stop, once and again, I don't know the details of the accident, but again, I'm hoping that the child and the mom are doing okay. The other accident happened over there by Trevino Funeral Home. I'm guessing it's Paredes and Coffee Board, and that place is a mess as well.
Mm.
But that was a cyclist. It wasn't well, it could have been a parent. I don't know. Or it could have been a student, but I don't know. But it was a cyclist. That's the only information I've gotten as of so far, and I haven't been able to follow the thread to see what happened.
I fully expect there to be new laws created because of the bicyclist accident from the bike Nazis. They're gonna go crazy. They're gonna create new laws and authoritarianism. I wouldn't be surprised.
Stupid. But think of this, Roman. I mean, just yesterday we reported an incident at Hannah.
Mm.
Yeah. It's like every day we're getting these things kept popping up, and it's just crazy, man.
Oh no! Now they're gonna ban cars at Osmo. Are you trying to get cars banned in this city? Is that what you're doing?
But didn't they used to have like those crossing guards?
Yeah, at the school.
Do they
Yeah,
not have that anymore?
well, back then in my day, I know y'all are youngins, especially Mo. Mo is young and handsome. I have a crush on Mo. But let me tell you,
I'm getting uncomfortable. Are you getting uncomfortable, Sam? Because I'm getting a little uncomfortable.
No,
Very much.
Sam has known me for like 40 years, 50 years. Sam knows
For
me.
too long.
But he got me closer, and now I'm on top of Erasmo, and I'm even more uncomfortable.
Roman's on top of me.
He's a top person. Roman's a top person.
Let me change that. Roman's a bottom.
No. No, that ain't me close, dude. Oh God, that's gross, dude. Seriously, all I can say. You see, he just went away. He keep going.
No, what was I saying before Roman got me excited? Is that we're talking about what?
Cars?
Yeah, it's going to get to the point where we're going to have to ban all gas cars and only accept electric cars.
Did you notice in the Super Bowl that all of the car ads were all about, look at our electrical ads, look at our electrical, like who the hell's going to have that crap? Don't they understand that you still have to plug it in and it uses oil and gas and everything in order to be able to run that stinking car? I mean, they don't even go that far, right? How far does like on a tank of electrical gas, how far does it go in one tank? I'm
On
gonna
a
say,
single charge, it's supposed to give you like about 400 miles.
Yeah, I think like to San Antonio, right, Sam? You get to San Antonio.
Yeah, it's about 400 miles.
but what happens if you get stuck in the middle of the road?
Gives you 600.
I'm gonna take my electric car and go visit Mo on the Riverwalk.
But like the only thing is that like if you gotta plan correctly whenever you're doing like cross country.
Oh yeah, gotta
Yeah.
plan it. Like who understands a map?
You have to
put it
make
in the map in the car itself, and it will tell you where to stop for the charging.
for charge. But can you imagine? There's gotta be places. You know, I mean, let's talk
Yeah,
about.
it's like nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing. There's pure, hillbillies out there.
You see, this is
Nothing
just
against hillbillies, but there's
Yeah,
gotta
but-
be those places.
yeah, but this is an attack on people who live in rural country, in the part of the country that's rural, because of the fact that we here in Brownsville, we travel, we get in our cars, we drive everywhere.
It's
But like in the
supposed to be
big
more
cities,
for,
they don't have that
like
crap.
little trips, like little
Yeah.
trips around town where you live like in a suburban area and
Mm.
just going real quick and back, and that's it. Nothing about like driving it the whole day and
But can you
doing your whatnots.
can you connect your car to and whatnot? Can you connect your car to like to your house and something, or do you have to have a special charger? At
Yeah,
your
well,
house?
you have a charging station.
At
Yeah,
your
but you're
house?
still going to pay more money to PUB. Maybe that's why they're giving us the lower rate, because
And-
they're getting more money.
And I don't know, this
Yeah.
time last year you were in sunny
Sorry.
Cancun while everyone was freezing their butts off in Texas. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Memories came up, and I was watching me in Cancun. It's so amazing because I was last year about this time, exactly this time, I was in Chichen Itza. I was sitting in Chichen Itza on the ground with the pyramid at my back as a backdrop. I actually uploaded the video, the memory of it. It's so cool, man.
No, must have been nice.
It's amazing.
Yes,
Buenos
it is.
días, ¿cómo amaneció mi Erasmo? El César Costa de mi vida, que hay de novedad. Nada pagará Peggy. Solamente que para que sepas y que le avises a todas las personas de allá de México que voy a empezar un programa nuevo una vez a la semana en español para que todos puedan preguntar cualquier duda que tengan en español. ¡Pájara Peggy! Hey, so I saw Clap Back by Tim Lopes. I wonder if there is something behind it. He was accusing Jessica Tetreault for voting for the PUB price increase years ago, and she was like, "No, I wasn't part of that."
Bullshit. Sorry.
No, sure. No.
I'm like,
El tren, ¿dónde está el tren?
Maybe the trade. Damn, Sam.
They're coming to pick you up. Hey, you need a ride?
oh,
This talking about memories. This is happened last year in March of last year. Daniel Lenz actually had this conversation, this big back and forth with the mayor, and because this is an important issue, there is currently an audit. This is last year, folks. Last year, there is currently an audit being performed on all the on all that. In case you missed the Herald article on it, but bottom line for now is that there is 29 million left. Some of the money was spent on ROW acquisitions and administrative buildings. Some was used to offset rate increase. I'm going to do my part. Y'all can do your part. My quick part on this. First of all, the Brownsville Herald is a piece of crap. This proves that the Brownsville Herald will do anything and say anything to cover up for the corrupt political machine that exists here. Because if the Brownsville Herald is out there saying, "Hey guys, everything's peachy keen, hunky dory," they're going to do an audit. It's because they want them to go say that they're going to do an audit. They never investigate, they never review, they never check. They do nothing except put whatever the individuals that are buying advertising space on them. So this is what really trips me out, Roman, Sam, and Mo, is that the corrupt political machine here uses our local media. Same way that the national local media is so biased. They use the local media in order to put out a narrative. Like, everything's okay, guys. Erasmo's just being negative. Everything is okay. Look, the Brownsville Herald is saying that there's going to be an audit. There's got to be an audit. It's been a year, Roman. Where's the damn audit?
Good question. I'm curious what he means by some was used to offset rate increases. Oh, so you're saying that rates could have increased even more if we wouldn't have done this 36% increase before? I mean, you mean there was no other increases other than 36% that we had since 2011, 2012, when this first rate happened? I don't think so.
Well,
I don't think so.
I mean, can you imagine? So what he and that's the other part. So what he's trying to say is, hey, because of the money that we already took from you, we're really, protected you from your bill going from 36% to 50%.
They really are pimps, aren't they?
Yes,
They really are pimps. Like, hey, I protected you from the, that guy one time, like they slapped you upside the head and
Yeah.
they were doing things to you.
I'm your savior.
Hey, I protected you, man. I was there. I
Sam,
did all the hard work.
Your take on it, Sam?
Freaking pimps.
It's just going in circles. I have like literally no word for that.
Mo, any
Or
take?
figuratively, no words.
Yeah.
Because you said words.
After no words, no words.
Sam is being like the mayor. Oh, well, there's no words.
No words.
I
I'm speechless.
Didn't take any money from BICIC. What about
Then
the
you get-
other? When I was mayor?
No, but I want to go back to that thing about Jessica Tetro. So she's claiming that she wasn't on the commission when this rate increase happened, or is she claiming she wasn't there to vote that one day? She just happened to miss that one day. Because I'm pretty sure I would venture to guess that even if she missed one vote, she was there to vote either for the first or the second one, because there's always going to be a second reading, and it's a consent item, a consent agenda item for that meeting. I'm curious why she thinks, because this happened, I think, in 2011. In December 2011 or January 2012, when the rate increase happened. She was already on the commission when it happened. But I'm willing to be corrected by blonde bimbo Jessica Tetra if she wants to correct me.
You're mean, Roman.
Oh, I'm horrible. I'm not dealing with this. She might be getting way too much dye jobs on her hair. I don't know.
Good morning, Mr. Mo Garza. Do you have a business in San Antonio?
Yeah, yes. I actually am opening a couple of kitchens starting in the winter. I'm gonna have my first kitchen. Well, like I said, starting in the winter, and then next year, I'm gonna build 2 more locations here in San Antonio, and then go on to Houston. As for right now, I'm just doing a lot of real estate. I'm looking for lots. I'm looking for buildings. I'm getting all the financials together. I already signed up with 2 distribution companies that I'm still doing inventory with on my side. So yeah. As for a business, yes, I do have one. I do have one coming. Just like I said, I'm getting all the financials that I need for right now. I'm doing I'm doing business deals. I have a couple of companies that are willing to endorse me here in San Antonio as soon as I open.
Well,
I'm also starting to talk with the police department and the fire department as an endorsement, because they get 30% off on their ticket every time they choose to eat at my kitchen. Because I support our police, I support our fire departments, I support our military, even nurses. I'm including nurses in on this, because I know nurses have gone through so much, and you never know who's struggling.
Well,
You never know who's struggling.
You could do my inventory anytime.
The 1,000 ties.
Well, ties. That's what I was referring to. My house backs up to that. Send me plan, please, Sam. Please.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get the actual picture and then I'll send it to you so you can post it. That way, it's like I have something in concrete, because that's what I saw at that moment when it was posted.
They did away with the patrol boys. Yeah. I used to be a patrol boy a long time ago, and I remember that there was this.
There were crossing guards because there was girls and boys.
Yeah,
Not to sound cancel culture.
I really got upset because Ida Paredes, she became like the head of the
boss.
patrol boys. Yeah, she became. And let me tell you, Ida Paredes, man, she was mean. And she was bossy. I love her though, but she was mean and bossy. I kind of like that from a woman. When they're mean and bossy and they like they hit you sometimes. I kind of like that. I'm kind of into that. Just for your information, Mo. And let me say that Ida Paredes became like the chief of the crossing guards. And I'm going like, what the hell, man? And then I knew that women were going to take over.
Mm.
Guys, I I got,
Stupid
I got
question. Wait. I have a question. I want to go back to that thing because it's really bothering me that she's fighting with Tim Lopes. Who do you believe it, Osmo, in that fight? I mean, the genius, smart guy, Tim Lopes, or
again,
Jessica Tetra? Like, who
both
would you
of
really believe?
both of them are my friends. Both of them are my friends. Uh,
Yeah, only
Tim,
one of them is my friend.
Tim Lopes.
Yeah,
Again,
me
I
too.
have,
That's why I can safely believe him. I
and
believe everything
well,
that Tim said because he was on PUB.
not
He was
everything.
a good, not everything. Okay, fine, not everything. On this issue, he's an expert.
And let me
So I
say,
believe him.
and I'll say this because Tim Lopes and I have had our drag out fights.
Yes,
Tim Lopes and I
I
have
think I
fought
was here.
publicly on social media. And again, I believe to this day that Tim was wrong, 100%. But does not stop being my friend. Does
Mm.
not stop being my friend. And we went at each other. I mean, hot and heavy. Not like I want to go with after Mo. It's a different story. But we went
Does
after
the
each other
dentist
hot.
know?
Huh?
Does your dentist know? Or that also open?
No, no habla inglés. And let me say,
Oh, yeah.
let me say that we went at each other, and again, and Tim's my friend, and I've always been my friend, and I think Tim supported me in many campaigns, and I appreciate that.
Mm,
But even after we fought, and I think that Tim appreciates this. Even after we fought, we're still friends, and
yeah.
I consider him a friend. And if I'll do coffee with him in any day. We don't have to agree on the mayor. He and the mayor have a close friendship. We don't have to agree on PUB. We don't. As the and I disagree on many things that Tim has stated publicly, but he does not stop being my friend. But in
Yeah.
this case, as I'm going to,
Yeah. There's no.
to I was a patrol boy at Webb Elementary. My God, you are old. Because I went to Webb Elementary for first grade and second grade. Tesla's autopilot and full serving drive will be robots wheels without steering. Yeah, that's crazy, guys. I have to work. Go. I have works to do, and I love you, Mo. I'll be visiting you in San Antonio in April, so I'll let you know. I'll send you a message. I'll be out there for a week. I'm taking my dentist, so you
But
don't.
they only. But he doesn't speak English. Why are you taking him over there?
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. I'll teach him, but don't. I'll teach him the right words, but don't tell the dentist anything about you and me. And guys, have a great day. Thanks all for being on. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer. If you still believe in all that crap, I don't think most of us here do. Guys, we'll be back tonight at 9 p.m. Guys, like that YouTube page. Be good to each other, and please continue to be good to me. God bless.